Andrew Tate invests $1 million into a meme coin built on the Solana blockchain. An Australian OnlyFans management consultancy has reportedly come under fire for not delivering its business-in-a-box service to its customers. And a hands-off mother-slave / mass DM service that you can use to get traffic and subs and followers to your OnlyFans models. These stories and more coming up right now on the June 12th, 2024 SimpHunter Daily Digest, brought to you by OFM.news. Go check it out. Our top story tonight. Now, before I tell you our top story, there's a flood warning here in Miami, and like the alarms of all of my phones might go off. So I'm just going to power through it. Anyway, Andrew Tate has, what did he do? He came out with Daddy Coin, which is a meme coin built on the Solana blockchain, reportedly invested $1 million of his own money and has been promoting it to his millions upon millions upon millions of followers. And there are already articles out there about insider training and some shady stuff going on. Is that really what happened? Is it just another media smear campaign against Andrew Tate? I'm not sure, but I will link to an article down below that you can read a little bit more about what's going on. And there we go. There's that lovely sound that I love. We're just going to keep going, though. Our next story, reports of Banx, Banx, which is an Australian OnlyFans management consultancy. You may know them from their ads on YouTube, which is where I saw them. Some guy, I don't know, he's Australian, and he's talking about, oh, there's this new thing called OFM, and we have 50 agencies that already make over $500,000 a month. Crazy claims, crazy. But those crazy claims, they hook the normies that are on YouTube, and they're like, oh, wow, really? OFM? And they don't know any better. And like, they don't, products like that are marketed, business in a box. Just buy this thing and we'll do all the work and you'll make money and you don't have to do anything. Sounds great, but like that's impossible in OFM. That doesn't exist. Show me one person who's done that. Like there's not even a single person has done that, let alone some fucking guy who's now doing it for other people. There's no chance, zero chance. So as expected, many people have come out against this company. Again. This is what I have to deal with in Miami. Many people have come out against this company. Apparently, the complaints are reaching a fevered pitch. And these are all just rumors, by the way. I don't know if they're true. Nothing against them. But let's just kind of keep our eyes and ears open for more news on that. Our next story is about a ChatterBait Stream Boosting Bot. Yes. Now, many of you know that ever since I did the interview with the two guys who specialize in driving traffic via webcam to OnlyFans pages, that I've just got this like bug in my brain about webcam stuff. And somehow I came across this bot today that claims to be able to boost your creator's stream to the first page of ChatterBait during her stream. Now, I didn't look too into this, but it looks like it does require some scheduling. Like you have to figure out, when to schedule it. And it's not like she can cam 24 hours a day and always be on the front page. However, the reason I'm talking about this and haven't immediately just written it off as a scam is because when I started and I had a webcam studio, the first girl that I ever did a cam with, I used a similar service that was advertised on hack forums, and I don't know if it got it to the first page, but there were hundreds, if not thousands of people in her little chat room, and it was very lively and it actually worked. So is this the same service? Is this a similar service? I'm not sure, but I will post a link down below in case you have girls on cam and you want to give them a little boost on ChatterBait. Our next story is about, okay. Here's our next story. A couple days ago, maybe a week ago, I reported on the video by my good friend Razvan, where he talked about recruiting creators through Telegram groups. And in the video, he demonstrated it, and he's got a link to like a bazillion Telegram groups. And basically, he said the short version is like, go into these groups, find the real creators, send them a DM, ask them if they need management, and just kind of go from there. So my brain started thinking, and I thought to myself, okay, well, how can I do this now? But how can I, instead of me going in there one by one messaging these people, how can I make a bot? How can I pay somebody to do it? Long story short, I tried making a bot. It was too hard. I tried buying a bot and using it. Still too hard. So I found a service that will just do it for you, and you just pay them some money and they'll spam your shit in like 500 Telegram groups. Autofans.io. I will drop a link down below. If you're interested in recruiting that way, I don't know, maybe you are, maybe you're not. Maybe you want to promote something else in those Telegram groups, which I thought about doing as well. Maybe promote my fucking free book, get people on my email list, maybe promote some other service, SimpHunter, model marketplace, I don't know. Promote something. Maybe you want to do it, maybe you don't. Check out the link if you do. And our final story tonight is about a hands-off mother-slave / mass DM service that you can use for your OnlyFans creators. I might make a lot of people mad by spilling this sauce, but at the end of the day, you still got to do the work. You still got to pay the money. It is what it is. So what is this service? Now, I've used these guys before. I used them on some... The results, I've used them twice. The first time I used it, the results were amazing. Second time I used it, results weren't quite as good. So that might have to do with the targeting. What am I talking about? Here's what the service is. It's mother-slave and mass DM. How does that work? Well, usually with mass DMs, what you do is you pay $500 and they spam your shit to like 6 million people. And, you get what you get, right? Goes to the spam, goes to the message request. Maybe some people check it out. The fucking dumbest people in the world maybe click it and sign up. And like, oh, you sent me a message. Whatever. It works. Some people say it works. It gives the account a nice little boost. What these guys do is something different. Instead of spamming your message from like garbage accounts with bad usernames and no profile, what they will do is they will, their slaves are very high quality. And the slaves, look like real accounts, like actually real accounts, not just like, here's a couple pictures of some Indian child, but actual like real people, bios, good pictures. They post stories, they have reels, like everything. So what they do is they will follow, like, repost, just kind of do all kinds of engagement stuff on the targets. And then once the targets follow them back, then they will send the DM, which will obviously go to the inbox, won't go to message requests. And the DM will say, hey, there's this new creator. You should go check them out. Here's their Instagram profile, blah, blah, blah. And then you get traffic and, your life is amazing. The one thing about this service is it does require you to provide targets. So in other words, you have to give them accounts of... you have to give them Instagram accounts where you want to target the followers of those accounts as targets for this mass DM service to engage with them, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'll drop a link down below. You guys can check them out if you're interested. And that is basically it. Thank you for watching the June 12th, 2024 SimpHunter Daily Digest. Like the video, drop me a comment, shoot me a DM if there's anything in particular you would like me to report on. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already, and I will see you tomorrow.